Muriel Mohr, 18 years of age. New face on the World Cup scene. That 31.5 from the first run score. And she does.
Hi, I'm Muriel Mohr. I'm 19 years old from Germany and I'm doing free ski. Mein täglicher kleines bisschen Freude am Morgen, weißt du, damit ich mich gut fühle. I kinda eat everything for breakfast, so sometimes it's bread, sometimes just fruits and Nutella, so really everything. I started skiing when I was 2 years old. Going into the park, I was like 8 or 9 years old. First memory is when I was in a ski camp. I was like with many boys actually, and we could go free riding into the park, just going on the slope. And I think that was the first moment I really got into park riding. I always compared myself to the boys and wanted to be as good as they are. Oh Gott, ich will meinen Schimmer an, das ist so peinlich. Das darfst du eigentlich nicht filmen. I think these are like my most important medals I have, like from the Youth Olympic Games. And then Junior World Champion, 2 times gold, silver, and then 2 times silver. And then also Klagenfurt, the podium. And this was my first podium in Kur. So, like, pretty big. Yeah, a few skis, I guess. There are some as well. Yeah, true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 skis. Just for me. I always was like watching the other girls and I wanted to be one of them and be a role model for other girls. I think I have 2 people who inspire me the most. The first one is Andrea Getli, because he's like so competitive and he knows what he wants to achieve. So that's one of my biggest goals too. But also J.K. Rowling, because she struggled in the beginning of her writing career, but she managed to be one of the greatest writers out there of all time. Kind of the message that you shouldn't give up. I'm studying health science right now. I'm in my 3rd semester, so 2nd year of university, but I'm taking this semester off and yeah, fully preparing for the Olympic Games. Yeah. The traditional way would be to go to the boarding school. Yeah, probably to go to the police or the army. It was always the plan to go to a normal school and to go to university. So it feels normal to me, but I'm so proud of myself that I did that I achieved everything I wanted to achieve. I think the hardest part most of the people don't understand is that we travel so often, which is quite cool, but can't spend a lot of time at home. So you have to really use the little time at home to visit your friends and family. The first time I really felt, wow, I'm in the World Cup and I belong here is when I stood on the podium in Klagenfurt, because it was like the 2nd time being on the podium at a World Cup. Now we are in the OSP for some training. When I did my DAP 10, I crashed. I had a little too much speed and I opened up too early. So yeah, I heard something pop in my knee and I immediately knew that something happened, and I think ACL is the most common injury in me, and kind of embarrassed because it happened at the World Championships, which is such an important competition. The hardest part about the comeback process is that you don't have just ups. It's like up and then down, up and down. And you see the progression every day, but there are also setbacks and you have to start over, and then you're fighting against swelling in knee, some pain, and just is like so annoying. The difference between the time before my injury and the time during my injury and now is that I feel so much more insecure, so much more scared about doing tricks. But also I worked so hard on my mindset. I feel lost and kinda strong at the same time. We are in my hometown and we're trying to find something to eat because everything is closed on a Monday. I think we should go to the Italian restaurant. I ordered lasagna, classic Italian dish. And the only restaurant which is open in Aschheim. The last plan for today, and we're going to physio. Ciao. That was my day. I hope you liked it, and good night.